Hey, grace and peace, everyone. This is Charles here with your Midweek Recharge. And this week, I want to talk about ceremonies, sort of. Validation, that's a little bit closer. Making things official. Yeah, let's talk about making things official. So, as some of you may be aware, this past Saturday, I was installed officially as a pastor in the Churches of Global Outreach and Deliverance. Well, but Charles, isn't the church that you're a pastor at called My Connected Church? Yes, our church is My Connected Church. My Connected Church is a member of the Churches of Global Outreach and Deliverance, which is an organization of churches that have a similar mission and vision, a similar function of serving communities in the areas of righteousness and justice, and most importantly, sharing the love of Jesus across the world, across the globe. And this Saturday, there was a service where I was installed along with two other pastors, and it was a beautiful service. It was incredibly moving. My family was there. My wife was there. It was an amazing experience, and yet I was a pastor before that service, and I'm a pastor after that service. And if that service didn't happen, I would still be a pastor. However, now it's official. And official is important. See, David, we talked about David last week, right? David and Saul. And so David was called by God to be king. David was qualified. You guys remember that? Qualified. Whereas Saul was just qualified. Well, for a long time, I was qualified by God. I was called to be a pastor when I was 13 and came up with every reason imaginable to avoid my calling for 30 years. 30 years, guys. I wasn't ready. I didn't know where to start a church. There were already too many churches as it was. I could be a good servant and a good steward and serve someone else's ministry and still sort of fulfill the burden of service that God had put on my heart. No. I was called to be a pastor, and that's what had to happen. Saturday didn't make me any more of a pastor. Saturday just made what God called me to be official. So I want to encourage you, think about your calling. Think about the areas in which you serve. Is it official? I don't know. But let that be your reason.